The Philippines, of course, 5-time Asian champions. First time, one of the best finishes of an Asian country, which may never be rivaled, is the finish of the Philippines in the 1954 version of this championship, of course. Third place, bronze medal finish. Jordan Clarkson on your picture. We are 55 seconds away from tip-off. And Jordan Clarkson rather, stretching those muscles. Shot Reyes, I think, did a good job of bringing out Clarkson at certain moments of the game. Not to guard against the fouls, but more to rest him, actually.
Yeah, and he was being smart about it. Ang ginagawa niya, bago nilalabas niya on a free throw or maybe on a dead ball, tapos tatawagan niya pa ng timeout pagkatapos. So when you look at the game time that he's away, maiksi lang. But if you look at the actual number of minutes or regular time, na humahaba yung pahinga niya. And we know that we want to keep Jordan as much on the floor as we can.
The country of Angola, of course, is at the west central coast of South Africa. It's had a number of years with difficulties and strife, but it's stable now. And the Republic of Angola, they're basically historically Portuguese in orientation, and mining and petroleum is one of the assets of this country. And this is a strong basketball team. They are very powerful in the African region. Look at Dunda, really. I'm reminded of your assistant coach in your team, Johnny Abarianos, but Johnny would probably be taller than him.
Hey, you know, when it comes to basketball, it's not really your height that matters. It's about of heart you have. And, you know, we've got a lot of guards that have had international success, and they don't have to be over 6 feet.
In the meantime, just about ready to put the ball into play. The Philippines in the white jerseys, the Angolans in the red. Philippines will be going to the right of your picture, and the Philippines with the first touch of the ball. Clarkson being watched by Francisco. Here comes Scotty, looking inside. Edu trying to provide the shield. Shot clock reduced to 10. Edu on the move. Clarkson being sought for. Clarkson will make a move. He drops it over to Scotty. Can't elevate. Sends it outside. Ramos fake. Shoots with that second remaining too long. Ball is loose and it's picked up. Look at Ndao. The Angolans running. But if you're 5'6", all land of giants,
stepping.
You give it out.
Stepped on the sideline.
That happens a lot nowadays.
Yeah, a lot of people take corner threes, and because you take those corner threes, every now and then you get caught for stepping on that line. Good call on the part of referees.
I think we are almost to capacity here, almost 25,000. I'm sure we'll get the number in just a short while. In the meantime, here's Junmar Fajardo being watched closely by Bangu. And it's a handoff to Clarkson. Clarkson with 10 seconds on the shot clock, drags it in the box. 10 feet away, fires, lob shot. Partially blocked. Here come the Angolans. 3-on-1. Ramos by himself. And Dundao with the layup. The follow-up. The follow-up. No. The follow-up. No. And there's a foul on Junmar Fajardo.
In our first game, one of the things that we did struggle with was offensive rebounding of our opponent. And right here, dami na naman natin nabigay ng offensive rebound. We've got to control the number of attempts that we give up.
Such a challenge in a league, in a tournament, where there are giants, Coach Jason.
Yeah, but you know, we just can't. I think we gave up more than a difference of 10 shots between us and our opponent against the Dominicans in that game, and that's just too much.
First point of the match is scored by Angola. And this crowd into the game early on. Second free throw by Jilson, 6'10", Bangu, and 2 points registered on the board for Angola.
This has got to be ready with this. Angola did have some pressure defense, especially after free throws against Italy.
They love doing that. They love to, you know, wreak havoc on the offense. Scotty whips it over to Clarkson. Clarkson using the pick of Edu. Unable to find an exact target. Junmar over to Dwight Ramos. Sends it to the side. Clarkson. Good ball fake. Over to Scotty. Over to Junmar. Well, listen to this crowd roll.
Yeah, that's what we got to do. We've got to get that extra pass, another pass here or there, so you get the better shot.
The Dominicans did tons of that against us, and the Philippine crowd getting into the action with that chance of defense. Turnaround shot, too long, rebound taken away by Clarkson. Clarkson pushes ahead, whips it over to Dwight Ramos. Ramos sees a crack on the line. It drops over to Junmar. Can he elevate? Junmar box, fires, no. Dwight Ramos fighting for it. Scotty tapping it, taken away by Edu. Edu fighting for it. And the coaching staff says, Tega, relax. Clarkson says, 3. It doesn't want to go in. It had a chance, though.
That's a good shot, though.
Score is tied at 2 apiece. 7:43 remaining. Opening period. You know, I was in the same hotel as the Angolans. They're tall. Kasabay ko sila sa elevator. Mukha akong rumboy talaga.
They're big guys.
Yeah. And the ball on the ground. Clarkson with a hand on it. Where is this going? They're in trap. Here's a fake, a shake, a pass off. Defense is all over that. They'll go. It's lucky break. And the coach of Angola looking for a foul.
And here, the thing right now is Angola's getting into those loose balls. They're first to their loose balls, first to the offensive rebounds.
Here's A.J. Edu. Scotty Thompson isolated on the right flank. Being watched by Dundao. Here's Clarkson. He and Junmar like each other. They fed each other well in that game against the Dominican Republic. Dwight Ramos has a problem with a shot. Defensive Angola holding there.
Yes, we got to our offense late na. Before we were able to get into it, konti na lang yung natitirang oras.
6 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Our ball game finds Angola on top by 2, 4-2. I'm seeing the Aranetas come in, the owners of the venue, of course. I'm sure they're happy that the venue is filled up. In the meantime, we have a change in our lineup. We need some outside shooting. R.R. Pugoy comes in for Scotty Thompson. Here's Dundao. Pugoy trying to shadow him. Fernando in the box, loses control. Junmar has a hand on it.
You gotta give it to A.J. Edu. One day he's guarding an NBA All-Star. The next day he's guarding another NBA guy.
Like Towns the other day. In the meantime, a foul whistled against Angola. A blocking foul. Eduardo Mingas Francisco is called for that foul. Team fouls. Each side has been called for 1. Each sideline inbound for GILAS Pilipinas. Here's Edu trying to make a decision here. Clarkson tries to shake open, loses control of the basketball, looking for a foul, didn't get any.
You get the Angolans every time they have a chance, they're pushing the ball up.
And they're shooting a 3. Junmar leaps for it, taps it over to Pugoy. Clarkson half a step ahead. Hang time block. Dwight Ramos for the follow.
And that's what Dwight does. He always seems to be at the right time, at the right place. Just not giving up on the play.
He has just tied the count at 4 apiece. Here's Fernando. Edu watching it. Ball is on the ground. Lost by Angola. It'll go to the Philippines. Clarkson becomes our point guard now in this particular 5 on the floor.
Yes, this is similar to how we started against the Dominicans, where he was at the 1.
Here's R.R. Pugoy. We're hoping, of course, he will explode and connect.
That's good recognition on the coaching staff. R.R., even in the PBA, he will post you up if you're a little guy, and they went to that advantage right away.
And I think we'll match that matchup as much as we can, of course. Top of the keyhole attempt. That's offline. Edu fighting for it. Almost battled against a teammate there. Clarkson zips it over to Dwight Ramos. Dwight sends it to the side. Pugoy momentarily open. Doesn't force the issue. Here's Pugoy. Fake, shake, bake. The runner will throw it. Pugoy has 4 of the 8 points of the Philippines thus far. 4:49 remaining in this opening period. Crowd chanting defense. There's a kick.
So far, Angola, just a lot of single highs that they're running at the moment. Ball in Dundao's hands almost exclusively from the top.
We have some changes in the lineup of the Angolans. Number 34, Kevin Kokila, 6'9", coming in. Yung 6'9", 6'10", baliwala, no?
Well, parang normal sa kanila yun. And they're tsaka 6'9", 6'10", na malaki yung katawan.
Oo, malapad pa. In the meantime, here's Domingos. And the rebound situation has been controlled so far by the Philippines, allowing Angola only one attempt at the basket on most occasions. Clarkson can't make a pass. Gets it over to Pugoy. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Turn around by RR. Looks offline. It is. Dwight Ramos, you were saying?
Yeah, 2 key offensive rebounds already for him. Just keeping the ball alive.
And there's a foul from the rear as number 22, De Sousa, was all over Junmar Fajardo. Kai Soto is going to come in for Edu. The Angolans field in Jose Dimitri Maconda, who stands 6'2". 14-second shot clock for the Philippine side. 4 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. First set of 10 minutes. We play 10-minute quarters, of course. How important is winning this game in the context of Group A? Because both these teams lost their first games, Coach Jason.
Yeah, every game is very important, Seth. And, like we said, but when you looked at that schedule, this is the game that we felt is a must-win for us.
Junmar, good position, touched it last, and he smiles at the referee. Did you not see it the other way, sir? Apparently not. And the Angolans get to keep the basketball. Japet Aguilar is off the bench. He's going to come in. He's going to give Junmar a well-deserved break here.
Yes.
Boy, you guys have a tough job, you coaches, deciding on who goes in, the time, the rest, all these things.
And especially for Coach Schott, right now you have 12 of the best players that the country has.
Oh, welcome to the Philippines. Japet Aguilar said to Dunda, let's check. There was a drive that was actually Maconda, my mistake. Maconda unable to get it through. He saw nothing but the hand of Japet Aguilar.
And that's where Japet really excels, being that help defense guy.
Rim protector. This shot, however, will count plus a foul goal.
Got to do a better job. Philippines got to do a better job. That's a simple up screen.
Silvio De Sousa with a foul. We have Perez coming in for the first time. Coming up, this free throw brought to you by Jollibee. We need the energy of CJ Perez here. He's attacking mode. This shot will go in, and it's a three-point play. Angola comes within a point. Here's Clarkson. Screen provided by Japet. Whips it over to Kai Soto. Kai, hand over to Pugoy. Clarkson straight. And through! It's a three! And it's a three-point shot brought to you by Smart. Hit more today.
Good ball movement. And then in rhythm. Yun yung importante. Pag naka-in rhythm siya eh.
He's a rhythm player eh. No? Yung kumukuha ng buwelo sa takbo ng laro. Great pass. Oh, great slam dunk. It was a great pass inside De Sousa delivering on the firing end.
De Sousa has been giving a lot of help to his guys.
In the meantime, a turnover by Perez. Kai Soto by his lonesome. A foul given up by Soto. That slam will not count. Soto was left by his lonesome on the defensive end. Simple case, kailangan bumaba tayo.
Yeah, well, that was an unforced turnover on the part of CJ. That's not something that you would expect from him. Yeah, maybe a bit of nerves on the part of CJ Perez.
Can you imagine your heart's pumping so fast in this venue? You're used to playing here, but it's different when you have the Philippines on your...
At saka para kay CJ, pwede natin sabihin, may konting gigil yan. It's probably the first time that he had a DNP in probably 7 years, 8 years.
Brought to you by Jollibee. This free throw nga pala, hindi naglaro ito. No? It's always tough for you coaches to make those decisions. But you have to have that team thought, team concept. 11-9, Philippines ahead with 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining, opening quarter, 2023 FIBA World Cup. Glad you could join us wherever you're catching us. CJ Perez receiving it off the inbound by Soto, who provides the screen in the backcourts. Perez trying to get it across in time, manages to do so. Japa trying to offer a screen as well. Here's Clarkson. Trying to follow him is Francisco. There's a foul. Given up by number 22, that's D'Souza. Iba ang tawag ng Fiba sa contact eh. You can tell eh. Iba yung when they call it and when they don't call it.
It's a bit of a difference, but in the end, Seth, you know, these guys are basketball players. You give them a few minutes, especially these guys. These guys are superstars and really are able to adjust easily.
Here's the senior citizen of the Angola lineup, Leonel Paulo, 6'7", 37 years old. In the meantime, Japet Aguilar on the receiving end. Looks inside, nowhere to go. Whips it over to CJ Perez. Steps into Kai. Kai fakes. Will hook shot! Yes! Kai Soto with a hook shot!
And it's nice to see him very aggressive. First touch of the basketball. Did not settle for that jump shot. He went to the basket. Got a little bit closer.
Every big man must have a hook shot. Ogoy loses his defensive man. The running shot is an air ball. Angola gets to keep it. Shot clock continues to tick away, though.
Got a hand up. Got to put a hand up.
Maconda, no rebound. Sousa underneath. And a foul is called against most likely Kai Soto.
Offensive rebound, Sev. Masakit na yung nagiging problema natin sa offensive rebounds.
And this is brought to you by Smartly More today.
They already have 8 in the first quarter alone.
And D'Souza will be shooting charities. Ball game at 13-10. Exactly 2 minutes left in the opening quarter here at the Araneta Coliseum. Second game of the Philippines as well as Angola. Crowd trying to get into the free throws of D'Souza. And he misses the post.
You know, one of the things that we noticed in terms of outside shooting, Angola has not been really drilling it so far in this game. So our bigs have to be very aware that mas mataas yung chance na magbiminti sila. So we've got to do a better job of boxing out.
That second free throw trickles
Oh, that's going to hurt.
Bakit?
Because Kai tipped the ball and he wasn't able to tip it out. Instead of a 1-point basket, that's going to be a 2. So even when you're thinking, ay, pwede kong tapikin, if you're going to be unable to tap it out properly and that's a free throw, you're better off not touching it or else magiging 2 points yan para sa kalaban.
And this is exactly what happened. 13-12 is the current count. Angola shooting 67% from the free throw line. We have not had a chance to be at the stripe yet. Clarkson against 2 defenders. He is watched ever so closely. Creates and gets it to circle in.
That's a tough shot, but the referee's also got to start looking at that hand check. The hands of the Angolans are right on his hip. That's why he can't release.
Clarkson with 5 points up to this moment. This shot a little too sharp. Soto unchallenged for the rebound. Hands off to Clarkson. A minute and 23 remaining. Open 3. No. Had a chance. Perez fighting. Uh-oh. There was a foul. The Angolans complaining, but they boxed in and caged CJ Perez. Fernandez with the foul. We have Abando seeing action for the first time, replacing Clarkson. Jamie Malone is also good.
Ito yung sinasabi natin, Sev, kanina, that you got to be smart with resting Jordan Clarkson. I see the foul here. So he goes to the bench with 1:19 to go. Pero pag idikit mo pa yung quarter break at lahat, hahaba yun. As we see CJ Perez. Everyone's got to do an extra thing.
A little of everything.
Yes.
17-12. Abando trying to watch Domingos. Philippines trying to force the Angolans away from the perimeter. Soto disturbing. Here's Leonel. Attacks. He was left alone, but it's a big break for the Philippines as they are unable to score. Here comes Malonzo. Slows it down. Perez thinking attack. attack, but loses the ball in the process. Here comes the attack. The layup, miss. The follow-up, no. And the Philippines claims the rebound with 33 seconds to go. Here's Malonzo dancing, twirling. Perez.
Gotta be smart now. Gotta be smart. Nothing is there. Set your offense up. Good job on the part of CJ.
Difference of 10 seconds between the clocks. This first quarter is about to end. Perez slows it down, launches a three, and he was fouled. He'll shoot three after being fouled by Lionel Paulo. Angola is in the penalty. The Philippines is a foul away. Perez with 3 free throws. This, I have not seen the Araneta Coliseum for the longest time with any available space, actually. Only the aisles are open.
Pati yung mga aisle may nakatayo eh.
Oh. Perez with the second of 3. Nails the second. Makes it a 6-point game.
Right now, we got to be smart. Pagbaba, you know, you got 14.4. You don't want to give a cheap foul. You want to carry the momentum of how good this quarter has been for us.
7-point lead, biggest lead of the Philippines. And we're done. At the end of 10 minutes, GILAS Pilipinas is ahead. And this place, this country, about to rock.
Welcome back to our coverage of the 2023 Fiba Basketball World Cup here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum, where the Philippines leads Angola 19-12 at the start of the second quarter. And for Angola, it was the last 4.5 minutes that completely changed the tides in their matchup against Italy. Angola was down by 7, turned the ball over, gave up 2 fouls and a steal. And Coach Pep Claro said that sequence of events changed the mental state of his players. They went from believing they could win to thinking of the difficulties, and that actually understandably upset the coach because his players cannot just give up after encountering problems, and they will be encountering more problems today. Maybe some calls won't go their way. Over 20,000 people cheering for their home team, and they will make mistakes. But after those mistakes, what are you going to do? Are you going to react the same way, or are you going to push yourself to overcome the situation? 7, Jason?
Thank you very much, Cheska. And the offensive rebound continues to be a problem for the Philippines, Coach Jason.
Yes, so far we've already given up 10 offensive rebounds, and you know, if they're not able to get points from it, nakakakuha pa rin sila minsan sa atin ng foul. So nakakapanghina pag nakakuha sila ng offensive rebound.
Can't do anything when you don't have the basketball, actually. Here comes Perez working with Soto. Clarkson's back on the floor. Malonzo and Edu, probably our tallest lineups, except for Junmar Pardo being on the bench right now. Timcon is a restless bundle of nerves underneath and on the bench of the Philippines walking about there.
We already discussed offensive rebounds. The other problem for us that we have to fix is turnovers. That one coming off a turnover. First 3-point shot for Angola.
Domingos knocks in a 3. He has 5 points already. Our 7-point lead has been erased. It's now been reduced to just 2. Here's Clarkson. Being watched by Paulo. Spin on the floor. He's jammed. Whips it over to the other side. Perez elevates. Let's go! Brought to you by Smart and more today.
Seth, ganda ng energy ni Perez. Yes, he's had a number of turnovers, but then he's gotten offensive rebounds, and then he's hit the open shot.
Inside to Kai. Fakes. And he opted to pass. Ball will be kept by the Philippines. Bugay comes back in for Manonson. In the meantime, Dundao is back on the floor, replacing Makonda. 5-point lead by the Philippines. 8:31 remaining. Here's Soto. Fires. Got it. The goal. Short corner jumper.
A well-run play, and then after that play, Kai Soto just using his height to shoot over his opponent.
And Soto has his second field goal in the ballgame. The Philippines restoring its 7-point lead. Here's Dundao, the wily point guard attacks, whips it to the side. Paolo fires, it's not going to work. And Soto claims the rebound. Philippines using its height to advantage right now. Here's Clarkson being bothered by Paolo, and there's a foul.
He's had his hand there a number of times. This time he gets caught.
Excuse me, sorry. And we will have Clarkson inbound from the side. Unless there's a change, as CJ Perez says, let me do it. We have a good-sized crowd, no question about it, and a young audience. And, you know, we're among foreign journalists and broadcasters as well, covering the games. Media room, a delightful place as well. Here comes Edu. Clarkson, 3. Followed by Edu!
Gotta love the energy of that young man. He was the guy that screened the basketball. Tapos siya pa nakakuha ng rebound para sa follow-up dunk.
Beat a shot brought to you by Jollibee. And listen to this crowd roar!
About 3-point shooting. Really making up for lost time here.
Already with 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. And there's a foul on number 20. That is Bruno Fernando, the 6'9" Atlanta Hawk. Second team foul on Angola. Too much muscle underneath.
Yes, and we did mention AJ Edu. He's got the tough task of guarding the best big on the opposing side, and he has not disappointed.
You know, he was quoted in social media saying, I need to play against guys like this. His dream, of course, to play in the NBA, and you will meet such huge opponents. Pogoy. Yeah, and count.
Again, recognition. R.R. Pogoy, he is that one guy of ours at that guard position. Pag nilagyan mo ng maliit yan, poposte. And they are complaining of that flop.
28-17, the Philippines with its biggest lead. Nearly an offensive foul. This shot is a high looper that does not work. Rebound controlled by Angola. That'll count. Big rebound coming in from Bruno Fernando. He's absolutely strong. No question about it.
You got to put a body on him. We cannot, kahit hindi ka na maka-rebound, ang importante lang, i-box out siya para hindi siya ang maka-rebound.
Kai Soto gets a rest. Junmar Fajardo back on the floor. Jordan Clarkson with a quick powwow with his bigs. As we have this free throw now brought to you by Jollibee.
I gotta find ways to just actually move those big bodies of the Angolans outside the paint because they're so big. Pag natapik nila, natatapik nila sa back to themselves. Eh.
And that's why maybe the guy who can muscle up against them is Junmar Fajardo. 3-point play is completed, and the lead of 11 is slides down to 8. Time remaining, 7 minutes in this 10-minute second quarter. Each quarter, of course, 10 minutes in the Fiba game. Edu over to Pogoy. Pogoy loves this matchup. Pogoy twirling, attracts a double team. Somebody's open on the other end. Edu with the up fake, the drive, the layup is not going to work. Ball is loose. Here comes Dundao, pushing hard, whips it to the side. And there's a huge slam dunk by Bruno Fernando.
Tinatawag na dunk na may galit.
Oh. 5-0 run by Angola. Here's Edu. No. And here comes another run forthcoming. They give it to Dundao. He's the spearhead of their attack. Domingo says, let's set it up. 6 minutes and 7 remaining. There's a foul. Perez with a foul. It is the third team foul of the Philippines in the period. Perez will move out, and we'll have Scotty Thompson back in. Play of the quarter brought to you by Max's Sarap to the Bones. That was a monster slam.
Yeah.
Here's Dundao. Scotty trying to pursue him, shadow him. The pass to the side, the three on its way. Yes, off the glass. That'll count. Brought to you by Smart Live More today. and it's an 8-0 run by the Angolans. We take a break. The count is 28-25, GILAS ahead.
Welcome back to our coverage of GILAS Pilipinas versus Angola in the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup. And now it is time to talk about AJ Edu, who received high praise from Karl Anthony Towns after their game. And AJ was definitely taking notes while holding his own against the NBA All-Star. And he said that he noticed that the need to maintain that level for the whole game, that's what makes them NBA players, their consistency, and how he needs to keep that level up and how they're relentless. And he has to be able to do that against Bruno Fernando tonight. A few other things he observed from Karl Anthony Towns was just the speed at which he drives the ball, his driving ability, the shooting ability, how he's one of the best NBA shooters as a center. And these are skills that AJ says he needs to add to his game if he wants to be in the NBA one day. Sev and Jason?
Thank you very much, Jessica Litton. And so far, earlier we saw, Jason, the statistic on the points in the paint by the Angolans, who have the edge there.
Yeah, they've got the edge there because of the second chance points that we've given up. Because after those misses, pag nakakuha silang rebound, tutok na eh.
Oh, that is so true. 8-0 run by the Angolans. Earlier, the score stood at 28-17. We had an 11-point lead, biggest lead of the Philippines. Junmar, the receiving end, pushes away the defense, but loses the ball in the process. Dow tried to jump into Scotty Thompson. Philippines still with a 3-point lead, 5 minutes and 13 to go. Magaling din itong Dow. Magaling magpasa ng garo. You know, he's small, but he knows where to go. Fernando, inside we go. The twirl, the twist. It's a difficult pass to the side, but we're tied. And that 11-point lead erased. Brought to you by Smart. Live more today.
Now turnovers. Now we've got to settle down.
Philippines now with 7 turnovers. Here's Angola. They can take the lead with this 3-point shot. This does not bite. Edu fights for the rebound. You got to forget about that 11-point lead. That's a thing of the past already. Here's Clarkson. Fires. Good straight line. Doesn't get it. Junmar fighting. And there is a foul underneath. It's a flop. It's a flopping call. A technical on Clarkson. Yes, it is. Is it a technical or is it a warning? Well, no free throws have been scored, so it looks like a warning. Anyway, Angola and the Philippines currently tied at 28. Time remaining 4 and 14. That will not work. Rebound. Clarkson hangs on to it.
You got to say, his first three-pointer boarding, Chamba. The next one he got from the corner, speaking of Goncalves. So you still got to respect him.
Yeah, they're ball hawking on. Bilis sumundot ng bola. Edu, gone down, nowhere to go, blocked. And the lead pass. This is going to be a slam. Brought to you by Smart. Live more today. Clarkson now with 5 points. Uh-oh, nearly lost. Nearly lost. Yes, they lose it. And Dwight Ramos all over Goncalves. And this play brought to you by Smart. Live more today.
A little bit of sigh of relief on our part. Our offense sputtering, kinailangan natin yung turnover na yun to get that 2 points.
Yes, and the lead is back in the hands of the Philippines. Angola unable to overtake the Philippines when it was not at the 28. Dwight Ramos with a problem getting the ball in. They finally do so. 13 on the shot clock. Edu looking for a guard. Here comes Clarkson. Marcado. Here's Dwight. Fires a long 3. Good line, but no. Scotty puts it up and is fouled. He'll shoot free throws.
That's what Scotty's got to do. You know that he's one of the best rebounding guards in our league. Especially kanyang kaliit ang babantay sa kanya, he can get those rebounds.
No free throws of that sequence. And Scotty Thompson will do the inbound from the baseline. 30-28, close and tight. Time remaining, 3 and 10 here in the first half. Here's Clarkson, looks inside. He's given the isolation. Clarkson makes his move, shakes, fakes, fall away. No, falls short. Here comes the push by Angola. Quickly they look for their point guard. 3 on its way. Yes! And the Angolans grab the upper hand at 31-30.
Okay, I got to do a better job on our part. After that miss, we've got to go down quickly on defense. Talagang tinutulak ng bola ng Angola yung bola eh.
Para bumilis, brought to you by Smart Live More today. Here's Junmar Pahar, the Philippines, losing their hand on the lead. Here's Clarkson, sends it to the corner. Ramos is boxed in, shot clock problematic. Behind the back pass, Dwight has to let it fly. Yes! Oh, yes! They saved something out of nothing.
Wasn't the easiest one, we just found a way there.
Even that behind the back pass was dangerous. Philippines back in the lead, 33-31. Time down to 2 minutes and 6. Angola looking for the corners. The shot from 3 will work. And Angola back in the lead.
Yeah. That's a tough shot. We played good defense there.
Angola 5 of 15 from the 3-point zone. Philippines 3 of 9. Clarkson, it is knocked away from him. They know he is going to attack. That shot, oh, it goes in. And Angola now has a 3-point lead, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, right now it's the energy of Angola that's beating us.
Yes, it is a 3-point lead, and this is brought to you by Jollibee. Timeout taken. Back with us here at the Big Dome. The Philippines hurt by the turnovers, 19-5 run by Angola. And the last amount of time on your screens right now. Turnovers hurting us.
Yeah, turnovers. We already have 10 so far. And also, dinikit mo pa dun sa punto that they started to make that 3-point shot of theirs. On our end, our offense naging stagnant.
Both of us are shooting, both teams are shooting 33%, but Angola has more attempts, 5 of 15, while the Philippines 3 of 9. Scotty on the right flank. Pugoy, 9 on the shot clock. Second quarter with the Angolans coming to life here. That shot does not work. Edo touches it last.
Pressure defense of the guards of Angola really stopping our offense. Hindi tayo maka-execute ng maayos dahil ang layo natin tapos nauubos pa yung oras.
We're being forced to shoot with about 4 or 5 seconds, even less, on the shot clock. 3-point lead by Angola. They've erased an 11-point lead by the Philippines in this period. Here's Lundao. Shield attacking. Shield spinning a 3. It's no. Edu fights for it. Gives it to Clarkson. 45 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's Pugoy. Lundao trying his best to stop him, but Pugoy misses the shot. Here comes Shield. His dribble broken up, but he controls it still. Penetration, no. Rebound loose. Picked up downstairs by Scotty. Quickly to Clarkson. Clarkson sees a bit of a gap. Can't elevate. Forces it inside. There's a foul. Angola will now commit, has just committed its 4th team foul. Perez is back in. Will pull out Edu. Ramos will come back in for Junmar Fajardo. We need a couple of 3-point shooters for this last 12.5.
Yeah, we're going to space it out right now. You look at our lineup, very, very small, because we want to get a good shot here in the last 12 seconds.
No more shot clock. Here's CJ Perez. Clarkson looks at the shot clock. It's ticking away down to 9 seconds. Here's Jordan. Jordan wants to spin, shakes, bakes, twisting shot, no. So at the end of 20 minutes of basketball, Angola has already overtaken the Philippines 36-33.
Yeah, tough second quarter for the Philippine team. We gave up too many points there. Gave up those 24 points, and a majority of them in that 19-4 run that they had.
Exactly. We'll be back with you after a few reminders. And look at this. And just as we returned, there was a follow-up on a slam dunk, and now Angola has its biggest lead of 5. 33-33, sorry. Kiefer Ravena on the floor for the first time. Had a good game against the Dominican Republic. He and Clarkson jive well. Here's Kiefer attacking, creating separation over to Junmar. Junmar is nudged and distracted from that possible slam.
It's a good setup on the part of Kiefer.
Gonzalez and company. Here's a spin to the basket. Double team creates the block. Here comes Clarkson. Clarkson with a drive, high up against the glass.
Sometimes, maybe for Jordan Clarkson, just got to go a little quicker.
Yeah.
Minsan kasi parang kinokontra-tempo niya pa eh.
He has 9 points.
But has not shot well. That would be 4 out of 11 currently.
3-point lead by Angola. That shot, long rebound on the floor. Edu has a hand on it but cannot secure it. Rebound in the hands of Angola. Great feed. Angled away, and there's a crash on the floor. Clarkson helps the fallen player, number 34, Kokila, up to his feet.
Number
38-35. Free throw coming up, brought to you by Jollibee. Kevin Kokila, standing 6'9", takes care of the first free throw. We need a big run here, you know, decisive run and some huge stops.
Yes, that's going to be the key. We've got to get stops and then be able to get quick kickouts, maybe get a fast break point here or there. We only have 2 fast break points so far, and those are the easy ones.
8:17 to go. For Ravena brings it across. Dwight Ramos looking inside. Angolans doing a good job of pushing the Philippines away from our attack points. Dwight free for a 3. Brought to you by Smart Live More today.
Yeah, and then that's just Dwight saving us right there. That was no offense really moving around. That was a very tough shot, but we'll take it.
That will not work. The rebound is loose. It's in the hands of Clarkson, but the referee's whistle halting the action. There is a foul on Dwight Ramos, apparently.
Number 24, Dwight Ramos, his first personal 17 foul.
Ball game at 40-38. Team foul count. The Philippines already with 2 in the quarter. Big second quarter by Angola. 24-14. That created the distance. That shot, air ball.
You know, we've had actually more success when we go under that screen, because every time we go over, nangyayari sa atin, nag-show yung big, and then when they shoot, that's when they get the offensive rebound.
Yes. Edu trying to look for a friend. Here comes Junmar quickly to Kiefer. Gundao is all over Ravena. Ravena cannot make a decision. Starts his dribble. Shot clock reduced to 3. Kiefer cannot elevate. Gets so do so and score! And we're tied. We have 4 deadlocks already.
I think with Kiefer, what he's doing is parang may kumpiyansa siya dun sa bola. Hindi siya natatakot dun sa pressure eh.
Saka kahit ginugulo siya eh, no? Spin to the basket, double team. Here comes the open shot by Shield. That will not work. The rebound controlled again by Angola. Edu is called for a foul.
It's got to be called for a flop.
They call it in Fiba faking a foul. So a lot of changes being made by the Angolans here.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, there was contact, that's for sure.
You know, we've been booing them all night long, but they've been hitting their free throws. They've hit 9 of 12 so far. Angola back in the lead, 41-40. Still close and tight. This was the same story in that Dominican Republic game. We were close and tight in the third quarter, even led in that third. There's Shield and down. They go back to him. Keeper trying to shadow him. The pick and roll. Nice move.
Again, when we go over, that's when we get beat. Big guy has to show. They slip, and then they take advantage of their size.
Wilson Bango, and there's a foul on Dundao as he could not yank the ball away from Keeper Araneta. Second foul on Dundao. (43-40). Angola is still in the lead. Edu on the receiving end. Shot clock at 17. Junmar on the receiving end. Back to Keeper. 3 if it goes. Does not work. Rebound being contested. Taken away by Fernando. Dundao doesn't take the shot. Fernando hesitates. Gonçalves. Dundao. Into the post we go. Ball hawking effort. Double, triple team. That is distracted. Ball is loose. Here's the corner. That will not count. It's a 24-second violation. So we get a stop. Keeper Rabena is pounded by Dundao in the backcourt as they continue to bring up the defense. Junmar providing the shield. He shies away. Here's Clarkson. Clarkson cuts up the inside. Hand off to Junmar. That teamwork has worked so far in the World Cup.
And I think Jordan Clarkson has realized one quick move is the one that beats the defense.
Exactly. Brought to you by Smart. Live more today. Here's Dundao. Keeper with a near steal, and he acknowledges the foul, which will be the Philippines, I believe, 4th team foul. Play of the quarter brought to you by Maxis. Sarap to the bones. One-point lead by Angola. 5 minutes and 5 remaining. Close and tight. Near steal. Angolans keep it. Shot clock reduced to 5. Nice.
Travel.
They're calling at traveling.
Yeah.
You have sharp eyes, huh? Haven't lost it. (43-42) ang score po natin. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat, mga nanonood, saan man kayo nanonood, magandang katanaw sa atin, sa Kabisayaan. Mayang gabi, kaninyong tanan. Sa Mindanao rin, Clarkson, matake. Kumibigay ng traveling naman yung coach ng, tinawagan ba ng technical?
Well, you know, the referees saying, you know, you can't show me up when giving those types of actions. Wag
harap-harap. Diba? You know, these Bong Pascual, who is our international referee, tells me they go through a lot of training, a lot of workshops. These are hardworking, disciplined officials, really. I think a technical has been called.
Yes.
Chance to tie it up with this free throw brought to you by Jollibee. Tabla po ang ating laro. One more free throw coming up. Clarkson already in double digits with 10. He is the leading scorer. Perez with 7. Referees conferring as of the moment.
One thing that you can see right there on from the replay, that was not a travel. There's a chance na titingnan mo, maaring isipin mo na traveling kasi tumitigil siya. Diba? He goes really quick and does a slow 1-2 to finish.
And the Philippines is back in the lead after losing it for a spell. 44-43 with 4:43. Lots of 4s and 3s on our scoreboard here. Another Jollibee free throw in the pocket. Philippines by 2. 4:39 remaining. Crowd coming back to life here. This is a good matchup. Lundao against Pipa Ravenna. Philippine coaching staff asking for defense. Ramos being shoved away. Oh, look at that. Lots of muscle on that particular try. No problem that time by Bruno Fernando.
Tough matchup for Dwight. Masyadong malaki yun para sa kanya, lalo na sa poste.
6-4 na siya. Huh? Outside, keeper, 3. No.
You can see that Junmar is battling, but then mas maganda yung posisyon ng mga Angolans kaysa sa kanya sa ilalim.
Binalikat, tumatabi si Junmar, no? Nice drive to the basket. The shot is not a clean one. Here comes Clarkson. Does not force the fast break, brings it up slowly. Accelerates. Here comes Dwight Ramos, 3 for a 3. No go. Didn't have a good line, though. Junmar holding on to his neck. May have gotten an elbow in the neck. We're tied at 45. Here's shield him down. Bruno, buddy wide open. Excellent positioning by Joseph Bell.
Hilaw yung double Dwight was not sure if he wanted to go to that double or not.
Ang double commitment, no?
Yes, especially when you have a team this big. You've got to make sure that you pressure the ball really hard so yung pasa nila malayo.
47-45. This play of the quarter brought to you by Max's Sarap to the Bones. Philippines making some changes in its lineup. Arar Pugoy is back in. Dwight Ramos gets a break here with CJ Perez returning. Between Pugoy and Perez, 13 points, 6 by Pugoy, 7 by Perez. All of them, of course, in that first half. Inbound. Finally, they get it into Edu. Edu against Bruno. Another turnover. Here's a slam dunk. Just when we're getting our momentum going.
Yes.
Angola fires with a slam. De Sousa.
At saka ang masakit doon kasi galing sa kumbaga pilit na turnover, forcing it to Jordan Clarkson. You gotta look at your other options.
49-45. Here's Junmar looking inside, being guarded closely. Shot clock reduced to 6. Clarkson creates separation. Can't get the shot. Junmar returns it to Clarkson, who has 12 seconds on the shot clock. Sends it to the side to Pugoy. Can't knock it in. Junmar may be called. No. I'm ahead of the story. Number 22 is called. That's De Sousa. That will be Angola's 4th team foul, or 3rd. Philippines already in the penalty, that is.
Alam mo, Seth, we've gotten some good looks from that three-point line, especially lately, no?
Junmar will get a rest here. We're behind by 4. 2:28 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Inbound. Soto. That's a foul. And that will be the 4th team foul of Angola. Expressive din ito mga Angolan. Pagka tinatawagan sila. Sigurado ka ba? Number 13, this is Joao Fernandez, standing 6'7". Such an ordinary common height for them. 6'7", 6'8", 6'10". Here's Clarkson. creates the opening on the layup, but was just behind by 2.
Good spacing on our part.
Sorry, brought to you by Smart. Live more today. What is the call?
He's gonna get called. They're gonna say CJ for holding.
And it's a penalty situation against the Philippines here. In fact, Angola is a foul away. 49-47. What's happening, Jason? We get some kind of momentum, but it is not sustained.
Ang masakit doon there's a number of times tayo pa pumatay ng momentum natin. Sometimes by a turnover, this one by a foul that is ill-advised.
In the meantime, no problem that time for Shield. Dundao standing all of 5'6". He doesn't mind being the smallest on the floor. Second free throw also in. 4-point lead for Angola. Eduardo Mingas Francisco, 6'7", coming in for Gilson Bango.
Yeah, ang ginagawa naman ng Angola, iba-iba yung nilalagay nilang defender kay Clarkson para, you know, he's got a different look and they've always got fresh legs on him.
Sino yung hindi papagod, di ba? Fresh legs, tama yun. That's a shortcut of that. Clarkson plus a foul. Brought to you by Jollibee. Brings the Philippines.
Here's what you gotta do. You just can't stop moving, and Jordan Clarkson did not stop moving, did not ball watch, eventually getting the basketball and a three-point playing opportunity.
So Clarkson has cut down the lead to 2 with exactly 2 minutes remaining. What a fourth quarter this is going to be.
Hoping that we can continue to build momentum getting into that fourth set.
Clarkson, the only one in twin digits for the Philippines with 17. 1 minute and 48 to go. Open three, no, long. Clarkson has a hand on it, cannot secure it. Bogoy! The ball will stay with the Angolans.
Yun yung masakit when the ball is on the floor, you're hoping mas maliit tayo. Dapat yun ang nakukuha nating bola, Seb.
Naipit. Ayun. Walang tawag.
Wala pa. Parang wala pang...
Except for an inbound, you know? Anyway, we play on. 1 minute and 39. The Angolan shot clock is 9. You can see that on your picture. In the meantime, here's Domingos. This shot, no. Soda using those long arms. Secures the board. Chance now for the Philippines to get back in the driver's seat. CJ Perez thinking about it. Inside to Soto. Can't find the ball. Fighting for it. Keeps it on his turf. We have a jump ball.
Yeah, but such an arrow is... on our side. Good.
That I didn't know yet. The possession, may possession arrow. So the Philippines gets to keep the ball. The time remaining is 1 minute and 12. Clarkson creates some space. He's momentarily free. Lets it fly. Too long. The outside shot will not really work for him tonight. Here's an escape. Back on Tigahan. No problem for Wilson. One fouled.
See the frustration even with the fans. Every time there's a long rebound, nagbibigay tayo sa kanila ng fast break
And that shot, be the shot, brought in by Jollibee. In the meantime, Perez, 47 seconds remaining, Angola in the lead by 3. Here's Clarkson trying to create the opening. Over to Edu. 1 point game, 30 seconds remaining.
Gotta be smart with these 2 possessions. They'll have one, we'll have one. We make a stop here, we get a chance to get the lead.
Open shot. Oh, huge. When they need a three, they get it. Person Domingos knocks it in.
Pero masakit. Miscommunication on the ball pick. And every time down the court, yun na yung ginagawa nila. Ball pick on the point guard.
6 seconds. Perez. Clarkson. And that has no connection between Clarkson and Perez. Less than a second remaining, and Angola will escape with his third quarter, outscoring the Philippines 20-19 thus far. Maconda is in for Francisco. That'll be it. Ooh, Ooh. 3 quarters done. And at the end of 3, Angola leads against the Philippines 56-52.
Welcome back to our coverage of the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup at the Smart Araneta Coliseum, where the Philippines trail Angola 58-52 at the start of the 4th quarter. And when you talk about Angola, you need to talk about Bruno Fernando. And as the first Angolan to be selected into the NBA, it is not lost on Bruno that for a lot of people, he is their first glimpse into Angolan basketball. And to him, it's an honor to be in this position. It's a very gratifying feeling for him to be able to carry the image of what hard work truly means for Angolans. And he understands the expectations that come along with being the first and only Angolan in the NBA, that a lot of people back home expect him to do certain things. But at the end of the day, he has to be able to trust his teammates the way they trust him. He has to make plays for them the way they make plays for him. 7, Jason.
Thank you very much. Jessica Litton reporting from the sideline. That's an interesting story about Bruno Fernando, about his NBA journey. Ooh, blocking foul. That could have been gone either way, actually.
I felt that Kiefer was able to move his feet fast enough there.
Second personal on Ravenna.
Actually, paside pa lang.
Paside. What do we have to do to turn this around in this 4th quarter, Jason?
We've got to have, first of all, we've got to limit them to 1 possession every time. Like, ito, pangatlong try na nito Milan this time around. Turnovers would help. And then we've got to find some easy shots. Seb, every time the opponents miss, ang tagal natin bago umatake papunta sa kabila eh. Parang we're second-guessing ourselves. We've got to believe in what we're doing.
Subsequently, there was a foul. In the meantime, Kiefer says, I need help bringing the ball up. This crowd, we're trying to find the source of that noise. We'll try to get rid of it. In the meantime, here's the pass to Clarkson. He had 10 points in that 3rd quarter. Loses the ball. And there's a foul.
Be a foul,
yeah,
right?
on Paulo. Paulo is the oldest at 37 years old. I don't think there are free throws. Anyway, here's the inbound. 8:39 remaining. Anybody's ball game still, actually. 6-point lead by Angola. Well, look at Paulo. Follow Clarkson everywhere he goes, but he loses it. Clarkson sends it to Pogoy. Can't elevate the running shot. Good line.
Yes, and he got fouled there. Pogoy saying that he got clipped in the arm.
Now we need stops.
Yeah, then the crowd's got to get into this. Right now, the team is somewhat flat. Kailangan ng konting buhay.
Inside we go. The whip, Paulo. Here's a short pass. Nearly lost. The 8-3. Yes!
Yun, masakit.
And it's brought to you by Smart Link More today. Ravenna drives hard, goes all the way to the hoop. Is foul going in. Foul on number 13, that's Joao Fernandez.
This guy's already got 3 threes on us.
Yeah, beat a shot brought to you by Jollibee. Kai Soto, now we're going to use size here with Junmar, Kai Soto. 61-54, 7-point lead as Ravenna shoots. Charity is brought to you by Jollibee. Philippines 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Angola 12 of 15. Split from the line, adjust.
We got to make some stops now.
Crowd trying to creep into the game. Keeper slamming into the shield. Here's the dish to the side. Big shot from the corner. That's a big one by Edson Gonzalez. And it's brought to you by Smart. Live more today.
Said or just said earlier, tatlo na. Ngayon, 4 na yung binitawan niya.
And Clarkson being shot at no end by Lionel Paulo. Clarkson creates separation. Straight shot. No. 64-55. Angola with its biggest lead. Open shot from 10. Yes! And that will give them an 11-point lead. And the Angolans have returned the favor with their own version of an 11-point lead. And a timeout requested by Chot Reyes. We shall be back.
You know, this is still for the taking for us. All we need is a good run.
Here's Scotty. Junmar. There's a foul from the rear. And that will be Angola's 4th team foul. Yes, it is. It's something we can use here. Inbound by Clarkson. Soto on the receiving end. And up to Scotty. 6:47 to go. Scotty attacks the baseline. Whipped it outside. Here's Clarkson. Wide open 3. No. There's a foul underneath. He'll go against the Philippines here. Junmar Fajardo called for it. Third on Fajardo, second on the team. Crowd pining for a rally here. Tough na itong Angola. They can shoot from the 3-point area. They pounded us inside in the first half with points in the paint. Here's Clarkson. Soto providing the big shield at the high post. Creates the opening. The layup does not work. Here's the run by Angola. Gonçalves is fouled.
Pero masakit. May halo pang malas. You'd think that that is a layup that Jordan Clarkson would make. It's just not going our way.
He had the layup of that kind in the first half. Time down to 6 and 10.
That guy's been the biggest thorn, Goncalves.
Referees want to confer.
Yeah, they're just going to review if this is on the gravity of the foul.
Well, we're going to have the Fiba review here, and it's usually a split screen. They allow them to do that. This is a unique tournament happening in 4 different venues on one day. Here's the official review. Let's allow the referees to talk here. I think they're trying to determine if it's unsportsmanlike or if he was going for the ball or for the man. I would think he was going for the ball.
Yeah, and because he showed the ball.
Oh.
Oh. Ow.
Oh. They will not give it our way. Chuck Reyes can't believe it. And we're not getting any breaks in this game.
No breaks. No breaks as well going our way, huh?
And the call. Even the game, the calls, and the free throws beginning to hit. This guy has a decent shot from the outside. Huh? 5 of 11 from the field. Gets both charities. In the meantime, Domingos. Scotty Thompson trying to pursue. Shield provided by Montero. New face on the floor for Angola. Here comes Dwight Ramos taking it away. He looks ahead. Dwight looks for Soto. Soto sends it to the side. Scotty aims. Can't deliver. Philippines connecting only a 4 of 17 or 4 from 18, 22% from three-point country.
At marami doon, libre, ah.
Near steal. Shot clock ticking away. 5.5 minutes to go. Penetration wild. And Soto takes the rebound. Tries to secure it. Gives it to Clarkson. Scotty bounces it over to Dwight. Open three. No. Rebound to Mark Fajardo. Over to Soto. Yes. Push and shot. And we'll get a three-point opportunity.
Yeah, for us, it's just nice to see the ball go into the hoop. Maybe get some momentum from this one.
And this Be The Shot is brought to you by Jollibee. Big-to-big passing here. Foul number 13, Joao Fernandez. And the free throw that's coming up for Guy Soto is brought to you by Jollibee. Kung sana lahat ng free throw nung nag-Jollibee ako, sarap, ano? Malakas.
And we've also missed a number of free throws.
We have 7 of 10 from the free throw line, 70%. Angola 82%. Here's a wide open shot from Montero, 3. No. Rebound, Ramos and Fajardo. They grapple with it. Time is going to be something we don't have to consider here. 4:58 to go. We lost the ball.
Another one of those tough turnovers.
Yeah. And they're mostly ball handling. Well, that's mostly the turnovers you will commit.
You can see frustration starting to set in for our boys, but there's still some time. Still just under 5 minutes.
Shield Gundao. Montero. Downstairs we go. The undergo stab is on target. And once the ball is inside, they're unstoppable, and we turn over the ball again. This is getting to be too painful to watch. Really.
Yes. Bad turnovers.
Clarkson trying to hound. Shield Gundao. Here's the pass. The drive by Montero. And a foul against Guy Soto. You can feel the murmuring of the crowd here.
Well, now the fans that went here really came here hoping for a victory. And as the minutes go by, it's getting farther and farther away from us.
Gutsy stand by Angola playing in front of another home crowd. Of course, the other day was the record crowd at the Philippine Arena. Now this one is just as massive, although the arena not as big as, much larger than the Araneta, of course.
At ang masakit dito it's the fourth quarter. Right now, we're being outscored by 10 in the fourth.
Jamie Malone so far as a 3. No. Of 19.
Oh, and we've only scored 5 points here in the fourth.
And Sabando sees action for the first time. Young man who plays in the Korean Basketball League. Four minutes to go. Angola. They still have to face next the Dominican Republic. That's going to happen, I think, 2 days from now. On the other hand, we face Italy.
And Italy got blown out by the Dominicans earlier today.
Oh,
Or at least at a certain portion. They did come back to cut it down to, I believe, just a 4-point victory in the end.
that Dominican team is big and tough as well. The free throw, no. Timed out to 3:57.
Parang there was a portion, I believe, that the Dominicans were up by about 14 or 16 against that team. Oh. So pwedeng humabol, kailangan lang may tiwala. Our guys have to get some points in bunches and quickly.
Okay.
Another open look from 3. Another open look that we did not make.
In the meantime, 72-57, 3:39. And the Angolans using almost everybody in their lineup. In the meantime, the first free throw, no problem for Silvio de Souza, standing 6'9". Uh-oh, there's a whistle. It's entering too soon. Bruno Fernando jumping up and down. I love it when players try to complain and they can't do anything about it. Now we need something special here. The lead is now an imposing 16-pointer. Biggest lead. Clarkson is fouled. May malas din siya tonight.
Yeah. We've got to also find other ways to score. There are portions in the game that we exclusively look at Clarkson, and when that happens, there's also for the other players, nawawala rin sa rhythm.
Yeah, pag hindi pumasok yung tira ni Clarkson, yung second option natin,
At ilang turnover na nang nangyari dahil pinipilit natin yung pasa kay Clarkson.
Free throws, lead is reduced to 14. Time is not a friend of the Philippine side, but let's see. Shield and Dahl. What an excellent job he has done quarterbacking for this Angolan team. The pass. Rare turnover by the Angolans. They have had 9 so far compared to 15 by the Philippines. Can I bring home this scoring sheet of Fiba? High up the glass. He gets it to go. Now producing 21 points. And brought to you by Smart. Live more today. Crowd hoping for one last hurrah here. Short clock. Lead pass. And takes care of scoring this Fiba shot. Brought to you by Jollibee.
Got to pressure up.
Endgame rally. 10-point lead. Nearly stolen. 2:34 remaining. Crowd comes to life. And an offensive foul is called against Angola. Angola wants to talk things over. There's a timeout. And we'll be right back. There are times in a game I don't have to say anything. This crowd is doing the talking here. They're trying to rev up this team. Really disheartened right now, but you know, hope springs eternal for them. With 2:27 to go, we're in possession. We've been hit by turnovers. We've been hit with some unfortunate luck from three-point country. Let's see if we can get something special in the last 2 and 16 here. Clarkson hounded by Lionel Paulo. Great pass. Edo. Whoa! And the crowd erupts.
You know, most things don't come easy. For AJ Adams, this wasn't easy, but still able to finish.
Oh, he had to be Jordanesque about it, finding the angle on that one.
At ito, Seb, down to 7. Still a chance here, and we've got momentum. Check that, 8.
That's it for Paulo. 5 fouls. The free throw does not bite, however. There's one more. Now, una sa talo ng Angola rito.
I gotta make these free throws. Come on.
Some discussion between Jules
Yeah, I
and
think they just had to fix the time, Seb, because since it was a violation, no time should have been deducted then. Galing ng 209 yan eh.
Another opportunity for this three-point play completion. It goes in the free throw, cuts it down. 7. 2:07 to go. This country trying to rally behind its team. Impossible, let's see. Big shot, no, rebound Philippines. Here's Abando, he slows it down, gives it to Clarkson. Clarkson slows it down, looks for the opening, sends it to the side, Abando. No, that would have been an explosion.
Yes, and that was a good setup, a good shot right there. An open one. But that's been the story of this fourth quarter. Yung mga libreng tira, wala sa 3 points, just couldn't convert in the fourth.
Philippines only 19% in three-point zone. 4 of 21. An Angola foul.
That's going to be Gerson Domingos in the bottom.
Both teams in penalty. But I think it's an offensive foul.
Yeah, it is an offensive foul. But what we're requesting
There's going to be a review here.
Yes, a review.
Alam mo, pinakamagugulo dito sa tabi natin, Asi Taolaba, Mark Fingers, and Vic Soto's just smiling. I love them. Ooh. Here's the review.
Yeah, you can catch the right hand.
Sino tinamaan? Si Pugoy, ano?
Si Pugoy. They're gonna say just a regular foul. That would have helped a lot kung yun naging flagrant.
Sportsman-like.
Yeah,
Tapos plus possession, ano?
Oo.
So walang free throws dahil offensive, ano? Yeah. Bagamat both teams in penalty.
Gotta go quick.
Time ticking away. Clarkson rushes. Oh, the intended pass and Soto is fouled. Crowd on its feet, roaring with expectation. Ooh, muntik na yun. Second free throw, 6-point game. Angola not out of it yet.
Two-possession game.
5-point game.
Abando's really done a good job of pressuring the point guard of the opposing team. Just got to stay in front, though.
Gundao. Abando trying to pursue. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Gundao. Inside. To the opposite end. Wide open. Three. That will hurt. And Domingos nails a big one that douses water on the rally of the Philippines.
Trying to go for that steal here. You see R.R. Pugoy trying to go for that steal. Leaves a guy wide open in the corner.
We will be right back after these. Final 45 seconds. Clarkson attacks. He likes this left, but 2 in a row. He's missed 2 of them. Pugoy can't reach it, and this could do it. This will seal it. Unfortunately for us. Abando lets it high over to Edu. 8-point lead with 25 seconds remaining. Angola and Dominican Republic will end up with 1-1 and similar cards. Philippines at 0-2.
Yes, tough one for us because we did have an 11-point lead in the second quarter of this game, and then we just put our foot on the gas pedal once we got that lead.
And that'll do it. Final count, 80-70. Angola with its first win after losing that game against Italy. We will take a break here. 80-70 is the final count. They'll be right back.